Hello. So today I'm going to read you a story, and the name of the story is A Saree for Ammi. The buffaloes have all had a good wash in the village pond and now gone to sleep. My sister Sadaf too is dozing off. Abba is doing what he does in the afternoon, dyeing threads. And Ammi is doing what she does best, weaving at the loom. Ammi weaves the most wonderful sarees in the world in pinks and yellows and greens with prints of mangoes, peacocks, birds, leaves and flowers. Ammi says that we have been making these sarees for a long time. She tells that long ago our great-great-grandparents used to live in Mysore. I don't know where that is, but I will ask Ammi and tell you later. Do you know where Mysore is? Mysore is in the state of Karnataka in the south of India, and this city is a little away from Bangalore. Yeah, we got that? Okay. Then one day, the king of Kota called many weaver families here, and since then we have been living in a small village called Khaitun in Kota. And now where is Kota? Kota is in the state of Rajasthan, which is on the west of India. So, Ammi, Abba, Sadaf and I, all of us work on the sarees. Abba dyes the threads into bright colors, Ammi does the weaving, Sadaf and I help her. Ammi's fingers move to the clickety-clack sound of the loom as if flying in the air. Sometimes it takes months for her to make just one saree. Do you know that? It takes months to make just one saree. Abba goes to the hearth to sell the sarees. Sometimes Ammi too goes with him. What is a hearth? Hearth is a market. That is where you can sell your goods, isn't it? So they go to the hearth to sell the sarees. Ammi makes so many sarees, but she doesn't wear any of them. We only see her wearing old, worn-out salwar kameez. Today, Ammi finished a really beautiful saree. I asked her to keep it for herself, but she said it was for selling. If we keep the saree, how will we eat? She told me with a fat frown on her head. Sometimes I don't quite get what Ammi says. We don't eat sarees, do we? So what did Ammi mean? We need money to buy food. And how do they make money? By selling the sarees that they have woven. Isn't it? So that is what Ammi meant. I want Ammi to wear the sarees that she makes. But Sadaf always says that can happen only if we buy her the saree. How can we? Buying means money, and we don't have very much. Then I get an idea. I go and shake Sadaf awake. Let's break our gulak. I tell her we can use the money to buy Ammi a saree. What does a gulak mean? A gulak means what we call a piggy bank these days. Then the gulak is made of clay. It's an earthen pot with a little slit on top where they keep putting the money. And if you have to take out the money, you have to break the gulak. So that's what she says. Sadaf and I have been putting into our gulak all the loose change that we get when Ammi sends us to buy anything from the bazaar. That's what you do, isn't it? But what about the list we have made of all the things that we want to buy with the gulak money? Sadaf asks. For long, Sadaf and I have been thinking of new ways to spend the money, while the pile inside the gulak slowly grew. These days, When we peep inside, we can see a little silver glint, which means the gulak is full. What matters more to you, Ammi or the things? I asked Sadaf in a grown-up voice. Sadaf makes a face and mumbles, Ammi. We pull out the gulak from under the bed. We go outside and smash it to pieces. The many coins come rushing out. Sadaf counts the money. But she says, it's not enough. This money can buy Ammi a towel, not a saree. What do? We wonder. This time, Sadaf has an idea. What if we sell all the old things lying around to Jammu Kaka, the scrap dealer? So Sadaf and I collect old paper, empty bottles and old metal tins lying around the house. We also collect whatever scrap we can find outside. Then we go to Jammu Kaka, whose shop is at the far end of the street, and sell the junk. We get some more money. Sadaf counts it and sighs. This money can buy Ammi a dupatta, not a sari. So we take the longer route home, walking through the wheat fields. The dry winds bend the golden wheat ears arranged in neat lines. They always remind me of the worshippers at Eid prayers in the village mosque. While walking, we think hard. How about coloring threads for Amina Khala? I ask after 10 minutes of walking and thinking. Amina Khala lives in the house next door. She also makes sarees, but not as good as Ammi's. She sometimes asks us to color threads for her and gives us some money in return. One time, we also helped her with the weaving of the sari that she needed to make in a hurry. Sadaf and I spent 2 hours coloring threads for Amina Khala. Good work, girls, Khala says and presses some money into our hands. Sadaf adds it to the money we already have and then says, this money is... As my face started falling, she screams, this money is enough to buy Ammi a sari. We both dance off to the hearth, again to the market. Cycle rickshaws clatter along the streets, shops and shoppers fill the market. Today, Sadaf and I are shoppers. From the same shop where Abba sells the saris that Ammi makes, we will be buying a sari for her. A sari that she has made and she can wear. But when Sadaf and I give the sari to Ammi, what will she say? I wonder. The end. What a beautiful story, isn't it? When we want to give a gift to our parents or sisters or brothers or friends, we also do the same thing. Create a lot of surprise around it. But when we buy a gift that we earn, that will be really a happy thing.